Welcome everyone. I'm Admin1 VinnyFX. I've been thinking recently about how it's sort of unfortunate that I can't seem to really give you a Total Carnage tour through of the whole world in a way, but upon further thinking, it seems that in a way I can. So, this is a Total Carnage tour through of the world in a way. Pardon the background sound, I thought it would be sort of appropriate because it's two simultaneous things that are pretty worldly. One is the very far-reaching music and sounds of Bull of Heaven, but perhaps more to the point, at the same time, there's a newscast going on right now. I tend to want to leave both on concurrently throughout the day for maximum benefit to me. It's good to come home to have it already playing, but anyway. Without further ado, let's get started. We're going to go from top to bottom, left to right, roughly speaking. So, up here, of course, we have the Arctic Ocean. And welcome to the Arctic Ocean. Going further in, going further down, we are in the state of Alaska now, and welcome to Alaska. Wait for it to focus in. A little bit further in. So now here we are in Wainwright, and welcome to Wainwright. Go further down roughly, we have Point Hope, and welcome to Point Hope. Then we are in Kivalina, and welcome to Kivalina. Then we are in Wales, Alaska, and welcome to Wales. Then we are in Teller. Actually, Teller is Nome. Welcome to Teller, and also welcome to Nome. And we go further down to Alacanis. Is that an S? Alacanook, sorry. It's a bit blocked by that line. But now I can see it closer and clearer. Welcome to Alacanook. Then going further down, we are in Scammon Bay, and welcome to Scammon Bay. And we go further down, that is Tanznak, and welcome to Tanznak. Also a little chunk known as Meko Ryuk, and welcome to Meko Ryuk. Sorry. Then we go further down, and there is the Bering Sea, and welcome to the Bering Sea. Then we come to the vaunted historical stepping stones, the Aleutian Islands. Aleutian? In any case, welcome to them. Going further down, we are of course in the Pacific Ocean, and welcome to the Pacific Ocean. Here we have Hawaii, and welcome to Hawaii. And there we have Kauai, and welcome to that. I apologize in advance for any butchering of pronunciation. I may well learn that over time. And like I said before in the Total Carnage tour through video for the Park Center Apartments and Pond, sorry, like I said there, this may be more of a cursory tour through, especially given that we have so many places to get through, to tour through, in the whole world, obviously, but there may yet be another tour through of it in which I give pre-prepared details on all these locations that may be of use, but the key idea for now... What's going on? Oh, I thought it was dogs. But anyway, the key idea for now is to give a pretty nice big panoramic view of everything to further implant along the mind all the details and contours, so to speak, of the world as we know and represent it. Anyway, that's a minor digression. So here we are, the Hawaiian Islands, Kauai. Then we have Oahu, and welcome to Oahu. In particular, there's Honolulu, and welcome to Honolulu. We also have Maui, and welcome to Maui. Then we go to Hilo, Hilo, and welcome to that. Now moving further down, we are in the Line Islands now, and welcome to the Line Islands. Ow, sorry, accidentally bit myself. So, Kiritimati, Christmas Island. Welcome to Kiritimati, Christmas Island. Going further down, this is Polynesia, and welcome to Polynesia. Specifically, we go to Tokelau, and welcome to... Sorry, I was just thinking about something. Wait, yeah, there's an L, right? Yep, Tokelau. Then we are in Wallis and Fortuna, and welcome to Wallis and Fortuna. Go further down to Samoa, and welcome to Samoa. In particular, American Samoa. Welcome to that. Then we go down to Tonga. What the hell is that? And welcome to Tonga. Now we're in the Southern Ocean, and welcome to the Southern Ocean. Now we're at SwiftMaps.com. I'm just kidding. So I'm trying to kind of intuit as I go along the rough columns down which I go. We are, of course, going back and forth between known geographical places. So, before I went more or less along the coast. Just like right along the edge. So here, we have Kiana, and welcome to Kiana. So I'm just thinking about... Sorry, just something I heard. That made me think something. Sorry, the pilot gets rather moody at points. That's not the point. So, Kiana, and then we're in Selawik, and welcome to Selawik. Then we move down to Buckland. Wait, and welcome to Buckland. We also go down to Deering, and welcome to Deering.
It's part of our culture to our very, very
Then we go down to Koyuk, and welcome to Koyuk. We then go further down to Shaktoolik, and welcome to Shaktoolik. That's just the name, the word.
Of some sort, and for that, people will spend money.
Unalakleet, yes, welcome to Unalakleet. Then we go down further to Kotlik, and welcome to Kotlik. Then we go further down to Mountain Village, and welcome to Mountain Village. Then we go down to Kalskag, and welcome to Kalskag. Then we go further down to, what's that, Tendenak? Yes, and welcome to Tendenak. Let's see how many of these locations you can remember. I know I'll try to. I might just even play this back for my own edification. Then we have Aleknagik, and welcome to Aleknagik. Then we go further down to Pilot Point, and welcome to Pilot Point. Oh. Then we go down to Naknek, and welcome to Naknek. Then we go down to Shignik Lake, or Shignik Lagoon first rather, and welcome to Shignik Lagoon and Lake. Out to the void. It's running out of focus. Here we go to the Cook Islands, and welcome to the Cook Islands. Then we go down to Bora Bora. Sorry. Welcome to Bora Bora. Sorry, I sound like Neil Hamburger here. Then we go down to Tahiti, and welcome to Tahiti. These are the Society Islands, and welcome to them. Did I mention welcome to the Beaufort Sea? Because we're going there, and we've gone there. Thank you. Joining. Let's see. Going to Galena. Here we are. Prudhoe Bay. Welcome. I'll get used to it. Don't worry. Welcome to Prudhoe Bay. Alright. We're in the Yukon now, and welcome to the Yukon. And we go further down to Wasilla, or Wasia, and welcome to Wasia. Then we go down to Anchorage, and welcome to Anchorage. Then we go down to Seward, and welcome to Seward. Then we go to the Gulf of Alaska, and welcome to the Gulf of Alaska. And we go down to waiting for this to focus. Nuka Hiva, and welcome to Nuka Hiva, and more broadly the Marquesas Islands. Then we go to Hiva Oa, and welcome to Hiva Oa. Then we go further down to Fakarava, and welcome to Fakarava. Sorry. Then we go to French Polynesia, and welcome to French Polynesia. Now, going back further up. We go to Kaktovik, and welcome to Kaktovik. Then we go to Arctic. Sorry, Arctic Village. And welcome to Arctic Village.
This fabric, this is the original.
Then we go to Chalkyitsik. Do it. I should probably do this when I'm feeling more anhedonic, but anyway, welcome to Chalkyitsik. Then we go to Fort Yukon. Welcome to Fort Yukon. On the other hand, these pauses do allow for more absorption in a way. There's always a trade-off with these sorts of things. So then we go to Libengud. And welcome to Libengud. Then we go to Fairbanks. And welcome to Fairbanks. Then we go further down to Tok. And welcome to Tok. Then we go further down to Gokana. And welcome to Gokana. Then we go further down to Cordova. And welcome to Cordova. Then we go further out into the void. But there's nothing welcoming about that. I might be on the straighter column now. Alright, now back to Alaska. We go to Eagle, and welcome to Eagle. Then we go further down to Tetlin Junction, and welcome to Tetlin Junction. Then we go further down to Slana, and welcome to Slana. Let me know, by the way, if there are locations I missed. I'm sure there will be plenty as time goes on.
My sister loved it so much. She said, let's make more. Let's actually make a collection. And we decided to give it a name for the clan. It was a summer venture. It became
Wait
something
for
bigger.
this folks to come in.
In the next 10 years, I expect clan to be
Then we go to Dawson, and welcome to Dawson. Here, of course, in Canada. We also venture into the Yukon Territory, and welcome to the Yukon Territory. We go further down back to Alaska, specifically Yakutat, and welcome to Yakutat. I think I'm getting better at honing in on the columns. Yeah, it's getting a bit more straight down now, whereas before I was going more like an S-shaped curve. Going back up to Canada.
Coping in this kind of stressful
I know. It's taking longer.
is
Okay, I think it's maybe I just need
going through the
to go
traffic
closer to
to
this.
work, the power gets cut, transportation problems, your staff have to come from quite far in traffic.
Alright, so now we are in Whitehorse, and welcome to Whitehorse. Then we go down into Skagway back in Alaska, and welcome to Skagway.
As many hours in the day has been.
Then we go to
It makes me feel that much more fulfilled when
Hookah.
I achieve
Yes. And wait,
all that I
that's a
achieve.
K, right? What is that?
Do you know that it seems like I have actually lost my way?
I'll say Hookah. Welcome to Hookah. We go further down then to Cake or Kake? Kako? We'll go with that. Welcome to Kako. We go further down to Port Alexander. And welcome to Port Alexander. Here we go. We come now to the Pitcairn Islands. And welcome to the Pitcairn Islands.
Started to be recognized for this beauty. Africa just wasn't there, wasn't being represented.
And we come to
on the world scene.
the Amundsen Sea. And welcome to the Amundsen Sea. I think I'm starting to sway on my corridors again, but
Against me. But I didn't see that.
now then.
Being a Nigerian was no limitation for me because I just thought, well, you haven't seen me.
We'll get to Nigeria. Don't worry.
I slowly but surely made my mark. When
Back. It's
I
getting
won
worse.
the Africa Designs competition,
It's getting slower.
and Africans went to the New York Fashion Week and showed like that for the first time in history. He came and he actually gave interviews when they asked him, so how do you feel having such a talented
It's getting worse.
And he said, honestly,
As though it's a function of battery power.
I said she was wasting her time. I
Well, anyway, you can't read it for now, but we're in McKinsey. And welcome to McKinsey. More broadly, welcome to the Northwest Territories. starting to hurt. That glitter's a bit of an impediment. Alright. So, we go now to Juneau. And welcome to Juneau. Then we go further down to Petersburg. And welcome to Petersburg. Then we go further down to Prince Rupert. And welcome to Prince Rupert. Alright, I'm going to cheat to a degree by peeking behind the phone whenever it's having rendering slowness. Although, once I said that, rendered pretty quickly. Focused in, I should say, but like right now, we are in the Norman Wells. And welcome to Norman Wells. Going further down, we get into, oh, it's so small, Wrangell, and welcome to Wrangell. Then further down we get to Ketchikan, and welcome to Ketchikan. We also get to Kitimat, and welcome to Kitimat.
September on Al Jazeera.
One of the last remaining ancient forests in Southeast Asia is a lifeline to hundreds of
Well, these are
lumberjacks and drivers.
getting some drunken columns here, sorry. So,
Follow their treacherous journey as they work
starting to
through
get
extreme conditions.
into the
Together,
Queen Elizabeth
transport
Islands.
is dangerous, but
Welcome to those,
precious
for one
cargo.
thing.
Risking it all. Borneo on Al Jazeera.
If you want to help save the world,
And we get into
sneeze into your elbow.
Vancouver, and welcome to Vancouver. We also get to Victoria, and welcome to Victoria. Here, of course, now we also venture into the U.S. So here we have Olympia, and welcome to Olympia. Then we move further down to Portland, and welcome to Portland. Then we go further down to Salem, and welcome to Salem. Then we go further down to Eugene, and welcome to Eugene. Then we go further down to Coos Bay, and welcome to Coos Bay. Then we go further down into Eureka, and welcome to Eureka. Of course, going down Washington, Oregon, and California, respectively. Maybe if I were slower, more patient in the moving of the phone, things would turn out better. It'd be more efficient. Yes, that seems to be the way.
We're going to begin with the deep in Afghanistan. The US president is threatening to strike back in response to attacks outside Kabul airport. As many as 60 people, including 13 members of the American military, have been killed. The armed group ISIL has claimed responsibility. Joe Biden says the service
All right,
members
now we get to the Great Bear Lake, and welcome to the Great Bear Lake.
The president has asked military commanders to draw plans to strike back.
Then we go further down to Kamloops, and welcome to Kamloops. Then we go further down to Bellingham, and welcome to Bellingham. Then we go further down into Seattle, and welcome to Seattle. Then we go further down. Why it's so strange. Then we go further down to Tacoma, and welcome to Tacoma. Then we go further down into Salem. Did I ever mention Salem? Well, welcome back. Then we go further down to Eugene, and welcome to Eugene. Then we go further down into Medford, and welcome to Medford. Then we go further down into Reading, and welcome to Reading. I think I need some water here. Okay, sorry. But you know this is part of the way that this sort of thing is real. Real and raw. Alright, so we go further down into Sacramento, and welcome to Sacramento. Then we go further down to Oakland, and welcome to Oakland. Then we go further down into San Francisco. Sorry, I'm thinking about something. It's part of the price. Going round trip all around. We go further down to San Jose. Welcome to San Jose. Alright. Go here to Isla de Pascua, Easter Island. And welcome to Isla de Pascua, Easter Island. Jeez, it's still curved down again when I get down to the ocean. I just lose track of like column space. Alright, so further down, we reach the left side of Victoria Island, and welcome to Victoria Island. Then we go further down to Dawson Creek, and welcome to Dawson Creek. Then we go further down to, is it Vernon or Vimon? I think it says Vimon. At any rate, welcome to it. Then we go further down to Reno, Nevada, and welcome to Reno. Then we go further down into Los Angeles, and welcome to Los Angeles. Then we go further down into San Diego, and welcome to San Diego. Then we go further down into Tijuana, Mexico, and welcome to Tijuana. Oceanside trip.
That's right, this group, which is believed to have really started around 2015, and is affiliated with the ISIL that we know from the Middle East, and they have been responsible for some of the most horrific attacks in this country, attacking girls.
Alright, then we go up to Yellowknife, and welcome to Yellowknife. Then we go further down to Grande Prairie in Alberta, and welcome to Grande Prairie in Mont Raleigh, Alberta. Then we go further down into Spokane, Washington, and welcome to Spokane. Then we go further down to Walla Walla, and welcome to Walla Walla.
In order to free their own fighters, along with those fighters, it's believed that thousands of ISIL fighters were freed also. So, of course, that only complicates things even further when you can imagine the sheer amount of weapons that are available in this country now. So as I say, the Taliban have a real challenge on their hands in preventing similar attacks.
All right, going back up, we're now, broadly speaking, in the Perry Islands, and welcome to the Perry Islands.
Charles, thanks very much indeed. That's Charles Stratford talking to us from Kabul.
Then we go down to, actually, we're kind of already, sorry, in this as we pass through Yellowknife, but welcome again to Great Slave Lake.
Responsibility for fundamentally all that's happened.
And going further down, we reach Edmonton, and welcome to Edmonton. Then we go further down to Leduc, and welcome to Leduc. Then we go further down to Red Deer, and welcome to Red Deer. Then we go further down to Calgary, and welcome to Calgary. Then we go further down to Cranbrook, and welcome to Cranbrook. Then we go further down to sorry, it's weirdly anxious, but this is, what's this? Havre, in Montana, and welcome to Havre. Actually, that's a bit too far to the right now, but welcome to Missoula here, also in Montana. Then we go further down to Lewiston, and welcome to Lewiston. Then we go further down to the marathon capital of the world, Boise. Welcome. Then we go further down to Twin Falls, and welcome to Twin Falls.
But some Republican members of Congress are outraged and are calling for Biden's resignation.
Then we go further down to Las Vegas, and welcome to Las Vegas. Then we go further down to the Colorado River. Welcome to the Colorado River. Then we go further down to Mexicali, and welcome to Mexicali.
Former Navy SEAL Republican Congressman Dan Crenshaw wrote on Twitter, "If true, this qualifies as borderline treason. We need to find out who's responsible for giving the Taliban a hit list, and they need to go to prison." Biden's not denying such a list may exist, but also did not confirm. Some Republicans and Democrats argue the Taliban cannot be trusted with America's security. They blame Biden for the crisis, but Biden insists, well, the Taliban is not America's friend.
All right, now we go to Fort McMurray, and welcome to Fort McMurray. Then we go further down to Lloydminster and Saskatchewan, and welcome to Lloydminster and more broadly Saskatchewan. Then we go further down to Great Falls, and welcome to Great Falls. Then we go further down to Butte, and welcome to Butte. Then we go further down to Idaho Falls, and welcome to Idaho Falls. Then we go further down to Pocatello, and welcome to Pocatello. Then we go further down. Can't do it. It's just so hard. And this is just the limited edition World Total Carnage Tourthrough. Go further down to Provo, and welcome to Provo, Utah, of course. Then we go further down to Cedar, and welcome to Cedar. Then we go further down to Arizona, and welcome to Arizona. Specifically, welcome to Phoenix here. Then we go further down to Nuevo Casas. Somebody's like I'm like laughing and coughing at once, and they're kind of bleeding into each other. Actually, I'm all out of time for today. But thank you for watching. Next time on Total Carnage Tourthroughs of the world, we will pick up where we left off in Mexico. And I think that in a way, these pauses kind of afford a stroboscopic alternate view of the world via the audibleness of both the Bowl of Heaven and the newscast. So that's food for thought. But at any rate, Let me know your thoughts on the places we visited, and I will see you next time. Bye.